So Adam, we talked a little bit about, turning 65, certain enrollment periods, getting penalized in the event that you don't enroll at the right time. Can you walk us through what the actual enrollment window looks like and what ends up happening if a veteran misses it?
So the enrollment window for Medicare initially, it's called the Initial Enrollment Period. So for most people, that's going to be based on their age, based on turning 65, right? And so that window starts 3 months prior to their 65th birth month. It's the month of, and then 3 months after. So it's a 7-month period of time. Now, there's one little caveat to that, right? Whoever invented these rules and systems that we need to follow, I don't know if they were on the advisory board for Milton and Bradley, some of these people that invented games. But there's a little caveat to that, and that's if you're born on the first day of the month. So if you're 65th birth month, you're born on the first day of that month, your enrollment period, your initial enrollment period would actually start 1 month prior. So you'd set everything back 1 month. So for most people, though, it's going to be that 7-month window that starts 3 months prior, the month of, and 3 months after.
Okay.
And that's where we're going to want to make a decision on, should I take Medicare or should I delay it, right? And if I'm going to delay it, let's make a decision that's an informed decision based on what are the ramifications if I don't take it, right? Am I eligible to delay it, right? Because some people are, and that's sometimes the best decision for them to delay it.
And can you expand on that? I mean, what actually would quantify as them being able to delay it? What would they need to have? What criteria apply there?
So we need to have what's called creditable health coverage, and that's going to be coverage from active employer-sponsored coverage. Now, that can be through a spouse, so maybe we're added onto our spouse's employer group plan. They're actively working, right, and I'm on their plan, right? Or vice versa, I've got my own plan, and I'm actively working. Now, we want to look, though, at the size of the employer. We want to look at how many people are on that plan. We want to have 20 or more employees on there typically. We always want to confirm with the HR department, make sure that it's deemed creditable, right? Measure twice, cut once, they say. Same kind of a concept here. Just double check, because we've seen some variance here and there. But that being said, active employer-sponsored health coverage. So the key here, we have people that say, I have employer, or I have group coverage, they'll say. I have group coverage, but they retired from that company. So is that active employment? The answer is no. That's not deemed creditable. So there's little nuances in the words that we got to pay attention to. And that's why I think it really makes sense to just get clarity on your unique situation, because there's so many little moving parts and unique things we need to look at.
Right. And so we talked a little bit about that before, but it's safe to say, as you've mentioned, that the only way, right, to delay is if you have that creditable active employer coverage.
Right.
Safe to say that the VA, that's not creditable coverage, as we've discussed a little bit more about. So that's why it doesn't protect veterans from that penalty.
Exactly.